A cup of coffee is one of life's simple pleasures, but sometimes hard to get, especially for our military serving overseas.
But Holy Joe's Cafe is trying to change all that one cup at a time. Joining me now is Tom Jastrzemski. He is the founder and senior minister of Dean Warbuten to fill us in. Welcome both to Connecticut Style. So I gotta tell you, coffee is important. It's an important part of your life. I look forward to it every morning. A lot of people do. It's how you get your day going. So what's going on overseas? Is there a shortage?
Well, coffee isn't available to the troops, only if they're in the dining facility there, and they only might have 10 minutes to eat the breakfast or
So it doesn't leave
lunch.
time to enjoy a coffee then, does it?
No.
So how did Holy Joe's Cafe come about?
Actually, back in 2006, one of our church members was serving in Sadr Air Base at Baghdad, Iraq, and she let us know that she, along with the chaplains in her unit, would like to create a coffee house ministry. And we announced that to our congregation, began collecting coffee, and that was the humble beginning of what has now grown to be over 75 settings of coffee house
And
ministries.
it started right here in Connecticut.
Exactly.
We actually have some pictures we could put up, but while we do that, can we talk about where you could find the coffee? It's all over the world?
It's all over in Kuwait, Iraq, and Afghanistan, in different settings, whether it be forward locations out in nowhere or...
And Tom, what are we looking at here?
Okay, that's a coffee house setting over in Baghdad, Iraq, and the coffee urns go 24/7 there.
Now, you recently got into Afghanistan.
We've been starting to send coffee about 4 years ago over to Afghanistan.
Okay.
And more and more people are obviously over there, and the need is very great over there for coffee.
And if you look closely in this picture, I see Keurig coffee pots and the
Correct.
pods, which have been a life-changing,
Experience.
yeah, really. And so you have the coffee pots sent down there?
We mail them out, exactly, and the K-cups that go right in the Keurigs, and there are great settings. They can have whatever coffee they want or tea, and they can get whatever they want. It's a nice choice, and they're happy to do
But
that.
there's so much variety with that.
You got it.
Now, when this coffee is served out there, you also have ministers available.
Yes.
How
Military
does that all
chaplains.
work?
Yes.
Okay.
The chaplains supervise the coffee house ministries, and it creates a wonderful opportunity for chaplains to know the troops personally beyond the worship setting, so that they can sing together, talk together, have fellowship, do spiritual nurture, Bible studies, even family counseling in those settings.
Coffee helps to break the barriers, right?
It sure
really,
does.
It really induces them to open up.
Yes. And I think it's been a tremendous boost for ministry in general in the settings, and increased a lot of participation in the activities of the chaplains.
Tom, let me ask you, how's the coffee shipped?
We ship it right through the post office, U.S. Postal Service, and it takes about maybe a week to 2 weeks depending on each location. And it goes right to the chaplain. They're set up the coffee, and they have a lot of people waiting for it.
And I'm assuming a great anticipation for it. What's the reaction been?
It's incredible. It's just a big boost in morale. It's a place people can just sit and relax, decompress. 16-hour days. It's very hot right now. It's 105 in Afghanistan.
But you still need that kick, though. You need that caffeine to get you going.
It's part of our way of doing things. Yeah, we all can relate to having a good cup of coffee in the morning or during the day.
Oh, that's great. Now, how often do these these people actually get the coffee? Every day? Is it pretty much?
The shipments are fairly frequent. Tom receives emails from the individual chaplains,
Exactly.
and they request from him what their needs are. And he's currently working with about 100 deployed chaplains
Exactly.
overseas.
You have a lot of churches involved with this here in the United States, right, to help donate?
Probably some 1,700 additional congregations have now joined us in this effort.
What more can people do to help you guys out?
Well, we always can use a check sent to our church, and if people want to kind of start a little coffee collection at work or any of their civic groups they might belong, we can always set up to they can drop it off to us, or we can try to pick it up where they are. But whatever they want to do, we're just happy for their support and for them over there.
And your church's name is? I don't think we mentioned it.
First Congregational Church in Wallingford, Connecticut. And by the way, we are serving approximately 14,000 cups every day
Exactly.
in these
terrific.
coffee house
Wow.
settings.
That's marvelous. And the Green Mountain Coffee donates most of the coffee unless you purchase it, right?
Correct, that's correct.
So, Rich, you mentioned you guys are going to be at Pepe's Pizza coming up.
You're going to be at Pepe's Pizza over Memorial Day weekend. People can come bring coffee, or we accept monetary donations as well.
Great. Well, all the information is on the screen. I want to thank you both for being here and
Thank you.
doing this. It's such a great cause.
Great. Thanks for having us.
Thank
Sure
you.
thing. Don't